Yeah, we had everything sort of fall apart storm-wise as it neared our corner of southern New England, so we actually got through pretty good, I guess. We do have some clouds out here to start. They're on their way out. So what is going to be taking its place? We are looking at increasing sunshine. So that's essentially your forecast for today. Our temperatures are starting warmer than yesterday. We began at 66 in Providence. Today we're starting at 70. We're matching that in Quonset. We've got 67 now in Westerly, 68 in New Bedford, 69 in the Smithfield area. And our dew points are down. We're in the 60s, which still technically puts us in the uncomfortable range, but we are going to see improvement as we go through the day. It'll drop to merely the sticky range as we hit the latter half of the day because we're going to be ushering in some air from the northwest, and that tends to be a drier wind direction for us here in southern New England. We do have this little front that is popping up a couple of showers as it's getting into westernmost portions of Massachusetts this check-in, but we are expecting dry conditions here in southern New England for today. We do have an elevated rip current risk in place through this evening. The summer solstice is tonight at 10:41, and as we go into next week, it's going to be our turn with the heat dome, and we get into that extreme heat and humidity combo starting Monday. So I wanted to put up the beach forecast because if you wanted to take your first day of summer to the beach, you will have sunshine and a very high UV index. Don't forget your sunblock and a temperature of 78. But waves are going to be up at about 6 feet, giving us a high risk of rip currents on south-facing beaches across southern New England for today. Water temperature is now beginning to pop up into the low 60s, which is nice, but this is our big concern for today. Elevated rip current risk through this evening, all south-facing beaches of southern New England. That is on the mainland and out on the islands. If you have any questions, you're advised to ask the lifeguard about local conditions and swim within eyesight of the lifeguard as well. If you happen to get caught in a rip current, you're advised to not struggle against it. Swim parallel to the shore till you can break free. If that is not possible, stay put and basically signal that you need some assistance from your friend, the lifeguard, who you talk to about your local conditions. With all that said, as we go through the day today, we are expecting a decent amount of sunshine. We're looking at drier conditions and temperatures that are much cooler. As we go into the weekend, this was something that started to signal yesterday on the models, a slight chance of a shower for Saturday morning. Now, the showers yesterday were right over us. Today, our models are indicating it will be to our west. But regardless, even if we do see showers, it'll be just a morning thing. Then we get to Sunday. Sunday's going to factor in a little bit more cloudiness. There is a slight 20% chance in the morning that we could see a pop-up shower or a pop-up thunderstorm locally. Most of us, though, are going to see this as a dry weekend. It's just those two chances where we could pick up a shower or two, but neither day is going to be a washout. And in fact, the bulk of both days is going to be just fine. So highs today are going to be topping out in the lower 80s as we go into the weekend. Pretty much the same deal. We are expected, though, to really dial up that heat and humidity as we get into next week. So for today, mostly sunny, becoming very windy. We're looking at wind gusts near 35 miles per hour, but our wind direction is from the northwest. So think of it as like somebody switched on the natural fan because northwesterly wind tends to be cooler and drier for us here in southern New England. Here's a look beyond. We do again have that 20% chance of a morning shower, a thunderstorm Sunday. After that, we're going to dry out precipitation-wise, but really dial up the humidity. The hottest day of which will be Tuesday, where highs will likely approach 97 without the influence of the humidity. Cara?